Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about chapter number 13, Carbon, an important element. In this video, we'll be talking about occurrence of carbon, properties and allotropes of carbon. Then we'll be talking about hydrocarbons, carbon dioxide, methane, and their occurrence, properties and uses. So let's get started. Let us understand the carbon. We already know about carbon. Carbon has atomic number 6, then it has atomic mass of 12, then the symbol of carbon is C, electron configuration of carbon is 2, 4, that makes the valency of carbon 4. Now this is a non-metallic element, so this element carbon is available abundantly in the nature and occurs in free as well as in combined form or a combined state. So now if you're asked to collect the available objects or substances which you use in your daily life from morning till night, and you will be dividing these substances in the columns which are given in the following table. And then you will find that all the foodstuff, clothes, medicines, fuel, wooden objects, etc., they all contain carbon. So carbon is the common and important constituent of all these substances. Students, the compounds are of two types. One is organic compound and the other one is inorganic compound. So the compounds which are obtained directly or indirectly from plants and animals are called organic compound, and the compounds obtained from minerals are called inorganic compound. So let us revise. The compounds which are obtained directly or indirectly from plants and animals are called organic compounds, and the compounds which are obtained from minerals, they're called inorganic compounds. So if we look at them, organic and inorganic compounds. So organic compounds are all obtained from plants and animals. So these organic compounds contain carbon, because carbon is the main element in cellular DNA and RNA that transfers all the hereditary characteristics from one generation to the next. This you have learned in the 8th standard. Let us talk about occurrence of carbon. So this carbon, the name carbon, is derived from the Latin word carbo, which means coal. Now carbon is found in the nature in free as well as compound state. We have already seen this carbon in the free state. It's found as diamond or graphite. So we all know that the diamond, right? And we all use pencil to write. So that pencil contains graphite. Okay, so we have seen diamond as well as graphite. So these things are very, very well known to us. So carbon is in free state, it's found in diamond and graphite. And in the combined state, it is found in the following compounds. So what kind of compounds? So as carbon dioxide and in the form of carbonates such as calcium carbonate, marble, calamine, that is ZnCO3. Formula is ZnCO3. Then we have seen coal, petroleum, and natural gas. So carbon is available in these forms also. Then third one is carbonaceous nutrients. So what kind of carbonaceous nutrients? So one is carbohydrate, protein, and fats, which are present in our human body also and which can be obtained from other sources too. Fourth one, natural fibers like cotton, wool, and silk contains carbon. Now the carbon which is present inside these compounds is in combined state, but the carbon which is obtained or carbon which is found as diamond and graphite, it is in free state. So let us understand the properties of carbon. The first property of carbon is allotropic in nature. So carbon is what? Allotropic in nature. So what is allotropy? Now we know that some elements occur in nature in more than one form. The chemical properties of these different forms are same, but their physical appearance or physical properties are different, right? Let us understand this once again. Allotropy, we know that some elements, they are present in the nature in more than one form. So their chemical properties of these different substance or different forms of the substance are same, but their physical properties are different. Now, this property of element is called allotropy. So, allotropy is the property of element in which the different forms of elements are found. Their chemical properties will be same, but their physical properties are not same. They are different. That is called allotropy. So, what kind of substances they exhibit allotropy? First one is carbon. It exhibit allotropy. Then we have sulfur. Sulfur is used in matchsticks. So sulfur is exhibit allotropy. Then again we have phosphorus. Phosphorus also exhibit allotropy. Now, what are allotropes of carbon? So let us understand different allotropes of carbon in detail. So students, please remember that allotropes of carbon will have crystalline form. Some allotropes will have crystalline form and some will be in different form. So let us understand the crystalline form of carbon. So this crystalline form of carbon is basically a diamond. So you all have seen the diamond. Look at this picture, diamond here. Now, a crystalline form has a regular and definite arrangement of atoms. This is very, very important. These 2 points are very, very, very important. They have regular and definite arrangement of atoms. Let's understand the second point. They have high melting point. Look at this, students. They have high melting point. Also, they have high boiling point. What do they have? They have high melting and high boiling point. A crystalline form has a definite geometrical shape. So you have seen diamonds, they have a definite geometrical shape, means they have a particular shape. Then they have sharp edges and plane surfaces. They have sharp edges and plane surfaces. So yes, sharp edges and plane surfaces. So carbon has 3 crystalline allotropes. One among them is diamond. The second one is graphite. And the third one is fullerene. So let us go back to diamond. Let us understand the diamond. So we know that diamonds are found all over the world, but mainly, like if we talk about India, the diamonds are found in India mainly in Golconda, that's situated in Karnataka, and also in Panna, which is in Madhya Pradesh. So diamonds are also found in South Africa, Brazil, Belgium, Russia, and America. And there are different types of diamonds which are obtained in the world. Okay, so let us now talk about the structure. Now, how the diamonds are made, or what is the occurrence, what is the property of diamond? So in diamond, every carbon atom is bonded to 4 neighboring atoms. Look at this. We have carbon atom which is bonded to 4 neighboring carbon atoms. By which bond? Covalent bond. We have learned about covalent bond in 8th standard. So the bond which is required to form the structure of diamond is covalent bond. Okay, understand this properly. Try to understand this properly. This is covalent bond. So due to this 3-dimensional structure, a 3D shape, diamond become very hard. Okay, why does diamond become very hard? Because every carbon atom is bonded to 4 neighboring atoms. by covalent bond. That's why it forms a 3D shape or 3D structure, and then diamond becomes very hard. Let's now understand the properties of diamond. So we all know that the diamond is the brilliant and pure diamond is the hardest natural substance, because every carbon atom forms a covalent bond to the 4 neighboring carbon atoms. Okay, that's why it becomes a 3D structure, and hence the brilliant and pure diamond is the hardest natural substance. So the density of diamond is 3.5 gram per cubic centimeter. What is density, students? Density is mass upon volume. So now in this case, for for diamond, density of diamond is 3.5 gram per cubic centimeter. Now, as we know that this is the hardest natural substance, so of course, the melting point of diamond will be more. And what is the melting point of diamond? The melting point of diamond is around 3500 degree Celsius. Students, it is 3500 degrees Celsius. Very important. Make a note of this. Now, fourth point, fourth property, when the diamond is heated at 800 degrees Celsius, look at the heating temperature also, it is very huge. When the diamond is heated at 800 degrees Celsius, in the presence of oxygen, CO2 is given away. So the gas, liberation of CO2 gas is taking place when you are heating a diamond at 800 degrees Celsius. In the presence of oxygen, CO2 gas will be released. So in this process, no other product besides CO2 is formed. Only CO2 is formed. So you can simply write that when the diamond is heated at 800 degrees Celsius in the presence of oxygen, only CO2 gas is given away. So this is very important. This is given away. Diamond does not dissolve in any solvent because this is the hardest natural substance and it has the melting point 3500 degrees Celsius. So of course, diamond does not dissolve in any other solvent or any solvent. So let us highlight these 3 letters. Does not dissolve. 6.6 property. Acid or bases have no effect on diamond. Remember, student, acids and bases have no effect on diamond. This is very, very important point. 7th property. Diamond is a bad conductor of electricity as it does not have free electron. Because the valency of carbon atom is 4, and it is then one electron will be given to 4 different carbon atoms, and hence the next carbon atoms will be giving 4 electrons, or will be sharing is the correct word, sharing 4 electrons to the next 4 carbon atom, and hence the structure will go on increasing, and hence you will get a 3D structure which will behave as a bad conductor of electricity because it doesn't have any electron. We all know that continuous flow of electron makes the current flow through the circuit. So here, if you don't have any free electron, then there will not be any flow of current, right? So flow of current is what? Electricity. That's why we call diamond as a bad conductor of electricity, because it does not have free electron, any of the free electrons. I hope you have understood this point. Now, what are the uses, different uses? You all know that uses of diamond. Diamonds are used as their hardest substance in the nature. Diamonds are used in glass cutting, also rock drilling machine. So you have seen glass cutting, so we can use diamonds there for glass cutting. Then rock drilling machines also uses diamond. Okay, now let's understand the next use. This is very well known use of diamond. Diamonds are used in ornaments. We all know how ornaments are made. They can be made up of gold, they can be made up of pearls, and some ornaments are having diamonds in them, right? Now, diamond knives are used, knife are used in the eye surgery because They are sharp. They have plain surfaces. We can use them in eye surgery. Diamond dust is used for polishing other diamonds. So if we use diamond dust, then we can make use of this to polish other diamonds. Fifth use, diamond is used to make windows, giving protection from radiation in space. So and in artificial satellite. So these uh, the windows which are made up of diamond can be used in the spaceship and also in artificial satellite, so that there will not be any harm, there will not be any disturbance in the uh, orbit or in the movement of artificial satellite or while collecting the data while in space. Okay, students, so we have understood about diamond. Let us understand the next part of crystalline form of carbon, that is nothing but graphite. And graphite is also very, very important form of carbon because nowadays we use nanotechnology, so it is very, very useful in nanotechnology. So let us understand about graphite. Now, graphite is found in natural state in Russia, New Zealand, America, and India. So the lead, which is used in pencil, is made up of mixture of graphite with clay. So I've already told you the lead used in pencil is made by mixing graphite with clay. Okay. So you have to mix the graphite with clay, and then you can get the lead, which is used in pencil. Now, this process was discovered by Nicholas Blacks Conte in 1795. So he discovered this method. He mixed the graphite with clay, and we could use the pencil. Now, let us understand the structure of graphite, how it is made up of, how it is made. So here the structure is given. Now we know that every carbon atom has the valency of 4, right? Every carbon atom in graphite is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms. Now look at this. Every carbon atom in graphite is bonded to 3 other carbon. This does not happen in diamond. In diamond, every carbon atom is bonded to 4 different carbon atoms. Okay, but in graphite, every carbon atom is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms in such a way that, this is very important, 3 other carbon atoms, in such a way that a hexagonal layered structure is formed. So which shape is formed? Hexagon. Hexagon. We all know what is hexagon, which has 6 sides. Okay, so hexagonal layered structure is formed. Graphite crystal is made of many sheets or layers of carbon atoms. The graphite crystal is made up of many sheets or layers of carbon atom. Here you can see how it is made. This area is a layer of carbon atom. Okay, this is another layer of carbon atom. You can see this yellow region I'm highlighting. So these carbon atoms are forming a hexagonal layered structure. So this is first layer and this is the another layer. Okay. So one layer of graphite is called graphene. Now this graphene is very, very important in nanotechnology. So the first one, if I write here, yeah, this is, just a minute. So this is our first layer and this is your second layer. So every layer of graphite is called graphene. Okay, so graphene, this layer, second layer is called graphene. Even the first layer is called graphene. Together it is called graphite. Okay, so let us understand the properties of graphite. As you can see, as you all know that lead, which is present in the pencil, is black in color or dark gray in color. So this is the first property of graphite. The graphite found in the nature are is black, soft, brittle, and slippery. Black, soft, brittle, and slippery. If you touch, you will find, if you touch the lead of the pencil, you will find that this is slippery like soap. Now, inside each layer of graphite, free electrons move continuously within the entire layer. Because you all know that carbon has valency of 4, and as in the structure of graphite, every carbon atom is bonded to 3 carbon atoms. So there is one free electron present in each carbon, and these free electrons move continuously within the entire layer. Okay, so that makes a graphite a good conductor of electricity, but the diamond is not good conductor of electricity because there is no free electron present in diamond. But in graphite, we have plenty of free electron present in each layer, that is in each graphene, so it can conduct the electricity. So that's why the graphite is called a good conductor of electricity. Okay. Now, due to layered structure of graphite, we can use this for writing on the paper. So that's why we use pencil for writing on the paper. And the density of graphite is very less as compared to the diamond. It is 1.9 to 2.3 gram per cubic centimeter. Okay, and graphite does not dissolve in most solvent. This also has the same property like diamond, but diamond does not dissolve in any of the solvent. But graphite uh, does not dissolve in most solvent. Okay. Let us understand the uses of graphite. We have already understood the uses of graphite. We can use them in pencil for writing. The third use here given in the book. Okay. So we can use them for writing. Graphite is used for making lubricants. Lubricants are basically, because graphites are slippery in nature, so that's why we can use them as lubricants. What do lubricant do? You all know oil, right? Oil is slippery. Okay, and if you put oil in the door, like in the hinges of the door, then it will increase the productivity, or it will increase the use movement in that door, right? So similarly, we use lubricants to reduce the friction. Okay, to reduce the friction, the lubricants can be used, and hence graphite, as it has slippery nature, then it can be used in the lubricants, making lubricants. Now, graphite is used for making carbon electrodes because it is a good conductor of electricity. So we can use them for making carbon electrodes. So you must have seen in the H2S, the structure of or construction of a dry cell, okay, wherein the graphite rod is made or is used as an electrode. So which is nothing but the carbon electrode is used, which is made up of graphite. Then graphite is used in paints and polish, as it is slippery in nature, so we can use them in paints and polish. Graphite is used in arc lamp, which gives a very bright light, Okay, this was all about the graphite. Let us now talk about the third form, crystalline form of carbon, and that is nothing but fullerene, or you can call this as fullerene also. So this is an allotrope of carbon which is rarely found in nature. It is found in soot and in interstellar space. So now this is the first example of fullerene, and that is nothing but Buckminster fullerene, which is C60. Okay, this is another form of carbon. This allotrope of carbon is named fullerene after the architect Richard Buckminster Fuller, because the structure of C60 resembles the structure of geodesic dough. Okay, so this dome was designed by the scientist Fuller, and hence it is named after it. Okay, after him. Sorry. So let us understand the properties of fullerene. Okay. The properties of fullerenes are basically the molecules of fullerene are found in the form of buckyballs and buckytubes. There are 30 to 900 carbon atoms in one molecule of fullerene. Fullerenes are soluble in organic solvents such as carbon disulfide and chlorobenzene. Now, what are the different uses of fullerene, as it is not widely found, easily found in the nature, but they have some uses. Fullerenes are used as insulator, very important. Fullerenes are used as a catalyst in water purification. This is again very important, as they're useful. Water purification is a very important process. Now, at a certain temperature, fullerene exhibits superconductivity. So they exhibit superconductivity at a certain temperature. So we can make them use as insulator and superconductor as at the same superconductor also, but we have to maintain proper temperature. Then only the fullerene exhibit superconductivity. So they have the like so many uses in the near future. So students, will stop here today, and in the next video we'll be talking about non-crystalline or amorphous form of carbon. Thank you so much, students.